Good morning. Glad to see you again. I hope that these vlog segments have been helpful to you in your walk with the Lord. And I hope that if you're visiting these vlogs as a guest and are interested in the Lutheran Church or our Shepherd Lutheran, that you come by. You can visit with me during the week. If you see a silver Toyota Camry sitting outside the front of the church, then I'm around. And I'd love to meet you if you're finding interest in these vlogs. We attempt to be godly, biblical, and pretty common sense, straightforward. Which leads us into our topic for now. There's certain things that you shake your head at. Why do people do these things? Well, let's first look at what it is, see the news article, and then we'll discuss. The news article says 72-year-old ice skater dies after he and 5 others fell through thin ice. They show a picture of a person. I'm not sure that it's him, but it is a person skating on thin ice. The ice is so thin that you can see the blue color of the water beneath it. And I understand that this is a thing that some people enjoy, skating on thin ice. Well, there's a saying that they used to talk about when you were getting into trouble. Your elders might say to you, "You're skating on thin ice." I remember that. I had a few people tell me that at times, and that was your warning. You'd better relent, you'd better stop, or something negative is going to happen. Often in those cases, punishment. Well, the 72-year-old man and 5 others were in California. Not the best environment for skating on ice, but I guess this was a habit. Enjoyed doing so. He and 5 others fell through, and the other 5 made it out, and he did not. The question people have is, are these people imbeciles? Are they idiots? And there's a tendency to just broadly paint these kind of activities as idiot activities. Now, oftentimes these people are really intelligent. There's a lot of highly intelligent people who climb Everest and die at the top. A lot of individuals that go looking around volcanoes or other places and fall to their deaths. Even individuals who are taking selfies and fall to their deaths, they're not imbeciles, they're not idiots. Many of them are intelligent people. I think the key here is that it's usually arrogance. I think arrogance is the killer. The person thinks they can get away with it. They think it's not going to happen to them. They figure, I can get out of it if I do it. And that's what ends up killing them. So I don't think it's a matter of intelligence, but a matter of arrogance. And let's apply this spiritually. A lot of people do wicked, evil things. A lot of experimentation with drugs, sex, things like this. And I think it's the arrogance of the human mind in sin that convinces people that the negative consequences aren't going to come. Oh, these people that are dying of fentanyl, well, that won't happen to me. The sexually transmitted disease, that won't happen to me. And the pride of the individuals set them up for a downfall. And so it's a very good blessing for a person to be humble. And that's actually part of the Christian demeanor, is that we practice humility and properly assess threats and dangers or our own activities. They should be God-pleasing automatically. If you're out doing something that is worldly and not God-pleasing, you already have put yourself in a dangerous position. And you could be the one that suffers the ultimate consequences. The Christian is to exercise wisdom beyond what the world does. The Christian is supposed to have an extra layer of assessment that is due to their faith, that is able to look at things and to judge not just on a secular basis, but on a Christian basis, whether this is wise to do this or not. especially since, people have families associated, connected. Some of these people that are doing these risky things and they die young, leave behind children and all. Terribly irresponsible. But that's what pride does. Arrogance gets people to try things and they think they're better than they are, and they think they're more capable than they are, and they don't think the real major disaster is going to happen to them. Well, it does. So let's take that advice, that word of caution from our elders that we used to hear. You're skating on thin ice very seriously. And it reminds me of the scripture, let him who thinks he stands firm take heed lest he fall. It's always smart to be repentant. It's always smart to humble ourselves and to try to look at situations with not just a glance, but with good assessment. Blessings.